Blog Talk Radio.
Hi, everyone. I don't know what the problem is with the phone lines. A lot of times when I have this particular guest on, for some reason they don't want us to talk, but we're going to talk anyway, and we're not going to hold anything back because I get a little aggravated at the way things happen, as my guest also does. And so the scripts that are going on, I just want whoever to know who's doing the scripts. It does not work. That's just like I always start the show talking about how we like your comments, and we like you to be part of the show, but we're not here for bashing. So we're going to get this straight, but in the meantime, we have a lot to talk about, and I'm sure it's going to be a little controversial. I have some questions that are going to put him on the spot, and I'm sure other people do too. So first of all, let's introduce my guest. His name is Stephen Sindoni, and he is a filmmaker and a researcher and many other things. So Stephen, welcome to the show.
Nancy, thank you for having me. Strange things happen when I get near electronics equipment, unfortunately.
That's all right. We'll just continue, and hopefully whoever likes us to get screwed up here will just kind of go away. But anyway, Stephen, let's talk a little bit about who Stephen is, what started you to do the films, the research, and the whole bit.
Okay, well, basically, I was a regular guy. And it all started when I went to Montreal, Canada in 1998 on a vacation, and minding my business, I ended up running into some men who turned out to be agents of a foreign government who later on I saw photos of during the 9/11 investigations 3 months afterwards, and at that point I realized that there were people that were involved in this heinous act, and I tried to come forward. No one wanted to listen to me. Next thing I know, I became a person of interest, and the only way I could kind of fight back, so to speak, because I'm not really a fighter, was to learn to put the information out there any way I could, emails. I started creating YouTube movies, and as a result of it, I got pretty good in the process, and I started to do a lot more research. And I decided I was going to become a filmmaker, and the fact that they were going to take me out of the box, so to speak, I was going to do my best to create a new environment for myself and for everybody on the planet.
Yeah, and it's really funny because a lot of times people who have information are either afraid to come forward with it for that same reason, Stephen, that you get tracked, you get chased, you be a person of interest. But I have to give you a lot of credit because you have gone through many things and yet you continue to put out information. Whether people really want to believe it or not is a different story. But if they do their research, I'm sure they will find out that just about everything, if not everything that you put out there, is pretty much right on.